Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. Thank you for joining me. AKB93 here, back with another reaction video. Today we are continuing Attack on Titan, moving on to episode 83 titled Pride. Quick recap for last week's episode. Bit of a more mellow, a calmer episode last week. We followed up with Annie. The episode prior, we saw that she was released from the hardening that she had put on herself. So we spent some time catching up with Annie, how she's felt over the last 4 years being encased in the Titan hardening. We learned the fact that we learned that she was able to hear, and she was basically conscious the whole time within the hardening. She heard everything Armin was saying. She heard Hitch's stories about past lovers and relationships gone wrong, and then she woke up to Aaron's message. So we sort of got her perspective on what's going on. We saw a bit of her backstory, the way her father raised her very abusive in an abusive manner in order to become a warrior for Marley, to become an honorary Eldian, which was confusing because the times that we've seen Annie's father, he seems like a very nice, soft, kind old man just waiting for his daughter to come back. Now we saw that turn around towards the end of the flashback where he realized what he had done was wrong, and he wanted to apologize and just wanted her to come back because you could tell he really loved his daughter. We spent the episode basically just sort of questioning whether or not the ends justify the means, right? Dealing with Annie's backstory and her father, the ends in that situation with Annie becoming a warrior and an honorary Eldian for the Marleyans. But however, the means that the father used to get there were wrong, right? In this case, in this episode, we're also talking about the freedom of the Eldians, the freedom of those on parody, of our main core characters, whether or not their freedom is worth all the carnage and the means it would take to get their freedom, right? So very interesting moral dilemmas, moral questions, questioning whether or not the whole world does need to die for the freedom of the Eldians. Aaron seems to think so. However, there are some around him who may not necessarily agree. Some of them don't know what to think right now. Some of them are in that space where they're friends with Aaron. They want to believe in Aaron. However, they can't ignore what he's doing because what he's doing is clearly wrong, morally. So they have those moral dilemmas, those moral questions to deal with. It'll be interesting to see this episode, what perspective we get. Last episode, we were also trying to catch up with Connie. So Armin and Gabi are going to go after Connie, who has taken Falco to go to his mother, in hopes of turning his mother into a Titan and saving her. So we'll see how that goes. We know Armin and Gabi are going after Connie, so we'll probably catch up on that this episode. And also, finally, towards the end of the episode, we found out where Levi is. Levi and Hange are safe. Hange pulled up on Peak, and the commander, whose name I'm not remembering right now, and it was only for a few seconds, but we saw that she confirmed that Levi is alive, so we may get an update on that this episode too. But without further ado, let's cut off the recap right there, and we're about to hop into episode 83 titled Pride. Let's go. Shit. Hange. Former comrades, Jaegerists. Oh, okay, this is right after they escaped. Shit. Oh. Damn. She had to sew him up herself. Look right through his eyelid. Shit. Oh man. Poor Levi. Jeez. And that's how we saw him bandaged up. Okay, so this is before they approached Peak. So it's up to Armin and Commander Pixis. Well, Pixis is dead, but she doesn't know that. Moment of reflection here. Let's live in the forest. Oh, and this is where the message came in. Ah. I like this, getting everyone's perspective of, oh. Levi wants to smoke as soon as he gets up. Half a day, okay. Oh. Oh, shit. What will be left? It's nice to hear him talking and see that he's awake. We'll see how well he fights, though, if he can. Oh, and now we're back in the present. Magarth, okay. Peak Finger, that's a... Did we ever know her last name? You could just hear the Titans in the background. Just that sound. Frightening.
I
mean, y'all ain't doing much else right now. You could be escaping, but... Good question. Yeah, okay, that's what I was suspecting. So it looks like we're leaning into stopping Eren. Okay. I mean, there are going to be people that stand up against him, obviously. Oh, that opening is so good. Oh man, the last few episodes we have not spent a lot of time watching the rumbling get anywhere, really. They're still on the island as far as we can tell. They haven't really... Oh, and see, we even have to sleep through it. It's just become a part of our daily lives now. So I'm assuming this is building up to something. We're going to see something in a few episodes, because right now, the last 3 episodes or so, the rumbling activated like 4 episodes ago. And we're just seeing it still continue. Oh, I thought that was just a head. I thought that was just Falco's head. Oh, they can't even hear them where they are. I get what Connie's feeling, but I feel like this is not the time. And Falco's not the kid, man. Falco's a good kid, and sometimes the good ones are the ones that die, but... Yeah, see, this is what I thought last episode. He's gonna feel guilty. Well, I mean, maybe if you ask him, he might do it willingly. Oh. I was wondering if there are Titan memories. Now you're starting to recognize who Connie is. Okay, Falco's figured it out. So what's the move here, Connie? This shit. I'm sorry, Connie. The fact that it just sits there. It just lays there with its mouth wide open. That's the question. Oh, Connie. That face. Is that how he's gonna try and get him in the mouth? He looks desperate, yeah, with the sweat on his face. How did they catch up so soon? How did they catch up so fast? Okay, well. Oh yeah, his memories are still kind of fucked up. One Armin. What would Erwin do? He's not gonna kill the mom, is he? Is he? If he does kill the mom, there's no reason to... Yeah. Oh man. Wait. Armin! Shit! That's not what I was expecting. I thought we were killing her. Sorry. I'm sorry that's the assumption I jumped to. I thought we were killing her, but I should have noticed when he didn't take out the blades, he wasn't... To get eaten, probably. Yeah. She would have been the new Colossal Titan. Okay, so if we put this Connie thing to bed now... Okay, he's realizing he was wrong. Good. That's what I wanted to see. Poor Falco. Alright, quick turn around here for Connie. Where are we now? Oh yeah, she got fucked up. Oh, she had the scarf. Why did you take the scarf? Yeah, because she got fucked up by the blast. She still supports the boy Eren. Okay.
少しだけイエーガーさんと話したことがあります。あなたのことで。このマフラーは捨ててほしいと話してました。
That's something to mention later on. If I remember to mention it, I can just mention it now. Anyways, yeah. So Eren seems to. This also goes back to that last conversation he had with Armin and Mikasa, where he was basically cussing them out. It seemed like that was his effort to sever his relationship and his bonds with those two, in order for him to be able to do what he's doing now. In order for him to go forward with it, he felt like he had to cut off the connections he had. And the scarf that Mikasa has is still a connection that she has to Armin. Sorry, Eren, since Eren is the one that gave her the scarf. So it's interesting that he wanted to throw it out to sort of sever that final connection. Oh, Floch. I'm getting tired of Floch, to be honest. I don't fuck with the Jaegerists. Interesting, yeah, he is up there. Jean seems to be in a place where he's unsure of what to do. Damn, they're living pretty. Well, we saw in that image that the rumbling looked like it was moving on. So, they're safe. I guess they're safe. They're celebrating. Interesting. I didn't think I'd see that.
全ての硬質化が解かれたのなら、兄が復活した可能性も。
I was about to say that's not her sitting right there. Okay, that was weird. I did not expect her to just be sitting there. I saw the blonde girl sitting there, and we were looking at her for a bit. I'm like, wait a second, who is that? Her? Everyone looks like they're celebrating. Ran into Armin and Connie have decided to join them. Interesting. That is a lot for one person to finish alone. Plus the 2 beers she has. Oh, the 2 beers are fine, but the pie. It's a whole ass pie. Really? Gene, come on, man. I haven't seen Onyonkapon Seer do anything that goes against what's going on. He was concerned for his people and his homeland, of course. Look, Yelena, she can go. I don't care about Yelena, but... What? We just yelling out random shit, eh? Okay. How'd you get them all riled up like that? And then put... Oh no. No. We're not gonna throw out the N-word here, are we? Why do I feel like I can see that happening? They'll just start calling him nigger and... Oh no. Ooh. What he's saying isn't wrong, but I don't think he's gonna get a positive response here. Oh, bro. Oi.
Oi.
I'm sure she just has him in his mouth. This has to be part of the plan. There has to be some kind of plan going on here. Okay! So they had planned something ahead of time. Interesting, and that was a signal. Okay! That's interesting. Didn't see that coming. We could have let them kill Yelena, though. Who's that standing in the window? Who's standing in the window? Yeah. Oh, her has nasty ass breath. Oh, I hate hearing her talk. Ugh. That's not what he wants anymore. Our boy's grown, man. Our boy has grown. He's changed. He's matured. That's not what he wants anymore. Our boy's a man. I'll fuck with Yelena though. We could have left her. Yes, why her? Please. Oh, they wanted her back. Oh, maybe they want to prosecute her themselves. Yeah. Okay. Levi. Oh. Sorry. I thought we were going to cut to Levi. Oh, shit. Annie. You just kick him in the face, bro? Alright. Okay, very bold statement there. Okay, so that was a that was an interesting turn of events. Bit of a slower episode, but I like where we ended up. I like where it went. It looks like our group has made a decision now. They are going to save the world. The question is whether or not there is a legitimate plan for that. The only thing I can think of is talking to Eren directly. And that's if you can catch up to him in the Founding Titan. The only solution I can think of is talking to Eren directly and see if it's something he can stop, if it can be stopped. Interesting to see the Alliance come together, though. Jean, thankfully, because I was a little worried about him. He seemed to be stuck. He seemed to be in a bit of a daze, unsure which side to lean. But it looks like he had a plan the whole time. Looks like our former enemies are now becoming allies and coming together. Annie is now joining the crew because she also has a reason to fight now. She needs to get back home to her dad. She needs to save her father. So she now has a reason to fight. We caught up with Connie. We stopped Connie from feeding Falco to his mother, thankfully. Armin pulling a dangerous play. Because I guess the question in Armin's mind could have been how far gone is Connie? And how badly does he want his mother back, and if he would have sacrificed Armin. But then Connie mentioned it right after that she would suffer, and she would hate it if that were to be her fate, to have eaten a child and then have to become the Colossal Titan and do the things that Armin has had to do that would crush her. So I'm happy that we've sort of wrapped up that Connie subplot, that side plot we had there going, and now he's joined the crew for a battle for the greater good. So now we've got Annie, we've got Falco, we've got Gabby, we've got Armin, we've got Mikasa, we've got Jean. Looks like we just went ahead and recruited Reiner. We've got Peak, we've got McGarth. We've got a pretty solid squad. We've got Hanj, we've got Levi, so we've got a solid squad. If all of these people were in their tip-top shape, in the best shape of their lives, they may be able to take Eren if that's the plan. I really don't know. I don't know what the plan could be aside from talking to him. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Saving Onyankopon and Yelena. We could have left Yelena. I mentioned it numerous times in the reaction, but I really don't care for her whatsoever. But I understand the Marleyans wanting her alive, so they can deal with them herself, because she did betray them, and she did sort of help start this whole fiasco. So I can see them wanting to take her and deal with her themselves. So I guess it does make sense for them to bring her back alive. Onyankopon's been real with us since we got him, since we met him. It would have been a shame to see him die the way they were about to kill him. The Jaegerists need to be dealt with. I understand supporting Eren, but the way they go about it, it's very odd. It's kind of frightening, and I'm not a fan. Flock needs to go as soon as possible. Overall, great episode though. I did enjoy this episode. A bit of a slower one. We saw it in the middle of the episode roughly. We saw that the rumbling is sort of moving on now, because as I mentioned, the last 3 to 4 episodes, the rumbling started about 4 episodes ago. And since then, we've just seen the rumbling continue to sort of walk throughout the island. I haven't seen them progress very far, but looks like they are starting to make some progress, getting a bit further. So this rumbling looks like it might just be a long-ass process, or this could have all just been one day. Looks like it actually might have just been one whole day. From the time the rumbling was activated up until the end of this episode. It may have just been one day, so maybe I'm exaggerating, and it's just anime time. And we know things in anime time happen a lot slower than regular time. So, anyways. That's it for this episode, man. I enjoyed the episode. It was a bit slower, but I think we are building up to a few bigger things. This episode served to sort of create a resistance against Eren, an organized team that we can identify as someone who's going to fight against Eren, or at least try to stop what he's doing. So I feel like that's what this episode served, and it sort of moves us forward a bit. But that's it for me. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought of the episode. What's your plan to stop Eren? Because really the only thing I can think of is to talk to him. I don't know if you can kill him in the state that he's in. I'm not sure how durable or resistant the founding Titan is in that form. However, I mean, you could talk to him. You could try to kill him. You can maybe summon enough fighting strength to stop him and kill him. But we'll see. We'll see. If you guys like the video, if you guys like the reaction, hit that like button. You guys hitting that like button lets me know you guys are enjoying the content and encourages me to put out more videos for you guys. And if you guys would like to join me on this YouTube journey, hit that subscribe button. I got more content coming on the way. Check the pinned comment down below for the schedule going forward of my anime reactions, my live action series reactions, and the First Take weekly reactions. You'll see the schedule down below in the pinned comment, so check that out so you can take a look at what's coming next and what we got going on. But anyways, y'all, that's it for me, AKB93. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.